Hey, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. Happy Saturday. Hello to my Facebook family, my Instagram family, my YouTube family. Wanted to come on, talk to you guys brief about how to overcome your fears and win in business. So, before I get into it, for those who may not know who I am, let me give you a quick intro as to who I am. So, I am Cynthia Lewis. I am an entrepreneur, business coach, marketing specialist. I help Christian business women to get out of their own way so that they can confidently build and grow a thriving business that will allow them to make more impact, earn more income, and have more freedom in their lives. So, without further ado, let's get into the content. Listen, if you want to win in business, you're going to have to overcome your fears. Listen, you cannot allow fear to stop you. There are too many people's lives that you have to touch. God has specifically assigned you to certain people, and what you have been called to do are going to help those certain people. So I get it. Sometimes we can be stuck in this mode of thinking we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, we are not better than the next person. We can't do what the next person do. And you're absolutely right. We are not all meant to do what the next person um, are meant to do. So I want you to um, I want you to know that you don't have to try to be like anybody. I want you to know that you can do what God has called you to do, and you can do it well, not having to copy off anybody, be like anybody. You can be yourself. And the most important thing to know, if you're going to overcome your fears so you can win in business, you have to dismantle any limiting beliefs, any negative thought patterns, and lies that you may have told yourself. And to be quite honest with you, sometimes some of the lies that we tell ourselves are, we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, this is not going to work. How do you know it's not going to work unless you try it out? you know don't count yourself out before you even get started. You got to know that you have what it takes to win in business. You have what it takes to win in business. You got to know that the abilities that you have, God has given you, um they're meant for you. Your experiences in life, um that you've gone through, the skills that you possess, the gifts that you have, that was created specifically for you. Now, don't get me wrong, there are other people might do what you can do, but they don't have your story. They don't know the spirit experiences you've gone through. They don't know anything about how you've derived to where you've derived to. So that's why I always tell people you don't need to try to copy off anybody else, because you got your own story. You have your own way of doing things. You have your own way of shining inside of the marketplace. Nobody can emulate your story. That's your story. You got the bruises to show for that. So um you got to dismantle those limiting beliefs and stop believing that you're not good enough. You got to know that, I have the capabilities of winning in business. I have the capabilities of being able to build a successful business, get connected to my target audience that need what I have to offer them. You got to know that. And if you don't know that, you're not going to win. So listen, I want you to win in business. Okay. I want you to win in business. But a lot of times it's rooted in fear. Our mindsets are rooted in fear, and we just have this negative way of thinking. We have this fear based thinking, and I want to help you to overcome that. And that's why I created my ebook, 8 Ways to Break Through Your Fears, so you can confidently pursue your entrepreneurial dream. I want you to go and pick it up. You can pick up my ebook. It is on my website, www.cynthialewisunlimited.com. Again, it is www.cynthialewisunlimited.com. Again, that ebook is called 8 Ways to Break Through Your Fears so you can confidently pursue your entrepreneur dream. Yeah. So, like I said, if you're always telling yourself negative things about yourself, you're going to believe that. So start to tell yourself something different. Tell yourself something like, I can win in business. I have the ability to touch people's lives in a greater way, right? I have I have the solution to people's problems. I am the answer prayer that people have been looking for. It's me. I am the answer prayer. God has called me to do what I specifically am supposed to do so I can help my specific target audience to help them to win in business. All right. Another thing we're going to talk about is you operating in a level of faith as an entrepreneur. If you want to win in business, you got to overcome your fears. And in the midst of overcoming your fears, you got to operate in a level of faith. You can't be moved by you can't be moved by what you see, right? Oftentimes it's gonna look like, man, this is not working in my favor. I'm doing the work, I'm showing up, I'm putting out my content, I'm promoting, I'm trying to get connected with the right people. You are doing the things that you were supposed to do, but oftentimes what it looks like in the natural, what your surroundings look like, is not going to align with what you're believing for. So don't be moved by that. I want you to keep going regardless of what it looked like. Because listen, again, you are here by assignment to touch people's lives in a greater way. And you cannot allow what things look like stop you. You have got to keep going. You have got to keep moving. You have got to know you are on an assignment that God has given you, and your assignment is not over until God says it is. So, like I say, get busy. Okay? Get busy. Get busy. You know, uh, the thing that's going to help you to get busy is knowing who you are and whose you are, and knowing that, I have the ability to build a successful business. I have the ability to change that negative thinking to, I can build this business. I can succeed in business. All right. And again, go and get my ebook called 8 Ways to Break Through Your Fears so you can confidently pursue your entrepreneur dream. Okay. The last thing we're going to cover is that you have got to um step outside your comfort zone. I'm gonna tell you, there are gonna be moments that you are not able to you know feel like that you're able to do something, or you're not equipped to do it, but you are. A lot of times, as entrepreneurs, we get to this place where we're going to have to get uncomfortable. You are not going to be able to grow your business, stay in this place of being comfortable. A lot of times people, as entrepreneurs, new to entrepreneurs, they are afraid to get on video because they worry so much about what somebody is thinking about them, instead of realizing that I have a message that's in my mouth that you need to get. And so stop worrying about what things look like. Stop worrying about the fact that you got to step outside your comfort zone. Yeah, you're gonna have to take you where God has wanted to take you in your business. You're gonna have to. You are not just meant to help 5 people. Maybe you're meant to help 5 million people. Have you thought about it that way? Well, if you think about it that way, you wouldn't mind getting onto social media. You wouldn't mind getting onto video, because you got to understand, how are these people going to find you? How are they going to know that you exist if you don't get out and promote yourself, market yourself, and let people know how they can connect with you? So again, guys, don't be afraid of stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's what it is to be in business. You're gonna have to. You're gonna be in a unfamiliar place. Oftentimes we get comfortable, and sometimes, God put us in that position where we got to be uncomfortable if we want to win in business. Do you want to stay comfortable and not win, or uncomfortable and win? You answer that. I think the latter is the case. You want to be uncomfortable and win in business, because in the process, you get to grow as a person, you get to grow as an entrepreneur, and you get to reflect back on the fact that, wow, if I never had taken that step, I would have still been at this spot. So don't do that to yourself. Okay. So this is Cynthia Lewis. I have been talking about how you can overcome your fears and win in business. So, I want you to share this video with the people that are connected to you. Remember, sharing is caring. I want you to go to subscribe to my channel because, listen, I am all about helping you as a businesswoman of faith to win in business. I want you to know that you don't have to be afraid. I want you to know, and even if you are afraid, you're going to do it anyway. You're going to show up for the people that God has called you to serve anyway, because you realize, the people that God has called you to serve is way bigger than that fear that's trying to stop you. I'm going to say that again. The people that God has called you to serve is way bigger than that fear that is trying to stop you. So you got to do this not only for yourself, but you got to do this because you care more about the people that God has called you to serve and to help. All right, so guys, go and pick up my ebook. Go to www.cynthialewisunlimited.com. I am also going to leave the link inside of this description box. Guys, if you have any questions, just please leave me a comment and I will be glad to record you a video and get back to you guys. All right, guys, until next time, this is Cynthia Lewis, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.